The heat wave is over and Labor Day is right around the corner. For those of us living here in Happy Valley, that means two things: the last picnic of summer and the first tailgate of fall. Today, I'm going to show you a super easy make-ahead menu that's just perfect for both occasions. Let's get started. First, we're going to make our dessert, and I'm making my Mexican chocolate brownies. If you've never worked with Mexican chocolate, they're basically just little discs that are used for hot chocolate mix. I've melted 3 of those in a double boiler with some unsalted butter. And they're here in my nice big mixing bowl. And to that I'm going to add some Mexican vanilla and orange extract, along with about 8 ounces of brown sugar. I'm going to whisk this together just till everything is kind of combined. These are brownies, not rocket science. I'm going to whisk in 4 large eggs. The mixture will be, you just want it to be smooth and shiny. Break them all up real good. Give them about 20-30 seconds maybe. You can see how shiny that is. Now I'm going to add some cinnamon, baking powder, and salt. Oh, that smells wonderful. The cinnamon just kind of wafted right up there. And my flour. That's 9 ounces, and I prefer to weigh it rather than measure it. And now I'm just going to whisk this till it starts looking all chocolatey and solid. You can see how nice and thick this is starting to get, just exactly the way brownies are supposed to be. And now, right at this point, I'm going to switch from my whisk to my spatula, because we're going to fold in 12 ounces of white chocolate chips. And who doesn't like white chocolate and dark chocolate together? Doesn't get any easier than this. And what a superb dessert this is going to make. Okay, folks. I'm going to transfer these to a 9 by 13 baking dish that's been sprayed with some no sticks cooking spray. Into the dish we go. I want to get all this goodness down out of here if I can. Just going to level these off. I'm going to pop them in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes, and next we're going to make our appetizer. For an appetizer, I'm making a bejeweled brie tort. And bejeweled is just a fancy word for to encrust with jewels. And what doesn't look like jewels if this doesn't? It's a chopped up berry blend and some chopped walnuts all mixed together. I've taken a 6-inch wheel of brie that I've cut in half. And the process for this is kind of like frosting a cake, which makes it a lot of fun. We're going to put some mascarpone cheese, which is a real mild Italian cheese, right across the center. And we're going to put it on both sides. This is really creamy and delicious. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a nice big handful of my jewels and put them in the center. Spread them around as evenly as you can. Don't worry if this is a little messy. We're going to pop the top on our little brie cake and just kind of push it down with the palm of your hand. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to frost the cake with my mascarpone. And I'm going to frost the sides of it too. Oh, come on, you. Go all the way around. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. So when I make it all the way around and my mascarpone is totally encasing the brie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start patting. Let me move this. the dried fruit and nut mixture to the sides and the top. And in about 10 minutes, you're going to have a wonderful appetizer that looks just like this.
When we return, Mel puts the finishing touches on this menu with a mouth-watering turkey ciabatta sandwich. When we left Mel, she finished up the brownies and brie torte. Let's check back in as she prepares our main course, an awesome turkey ciabatta sandwich.
Now it's time for our entree, and today I'm making my family's favorite Tailgate turkey ciabatta sandwich, and these are fantastic. What I've started with is a beautiful loaf of ciabatta bread, and I've sliced it in half lengthwise. I've started by layering it with some baby greens and some shaved red onion slices. Next, I'm going to put 8 strips of bacon on the sandwich. And why 8? Well, because everything tastes better with bacon. And next, I'm going to put turkey breast on it. Now, I've roasted my own, but you can certainly go to the store and have them slice some luncheon meat for you, and you might want to ask them to slice it just a little bit thicker than they usually do. And I plan on a whole 1/2 of a breast of turkey, meaning this is a half of a whole breast of turkey, and I'm going to put all of this meat on this sandwich. And my recipe for perfectly roasting a turkey breast is on my website with all of my other recipes as well. So this is stacking up nicely. Who doesn't love fresh turkey on a fall day? Next, I'm going to put some nice thinly sliced tomatoes across the top. And the fall tomatoes here in Happy Valley are absolutely perfectly ripe. And I'm going to finish it off with some peppery arugula leaves. Don't worry if they fall off the top of the sandwich. This is all going to come together beautifully. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on this sandwich. I call it the lid. And if you notice, I've laid this out on plastic wrap because that's what's going to make it super easy for me to wrap this up and pop it in the refrigerator overnight. Whether you're headed to the park for a picnic or the stadium for a tailgate, this delicious, easy-to-serve menu will allow you to enjoy the occasion too. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.